Hey guys, Megan here, the faithful fibromyalgia warrior, also known as Healing Foods Coach. So, today's topic, if I may, um, coffee and carnivore. Can the two exist? And are you somehow not carnivore if you still enjoy a cup of coffee or tea? Well, I'd say the short answer to that is yes, you can absolutely still be carnivore even if you choose to drink coffee or tea. Now, there are some things to keep in mind if you are going to have these beverages. Okay. For one, if you're talking regular tea or coffee, they can both be obviously quite full of caffeine, which are stimulants, but they're also diuretics. And so you're going to be probably going to the bathroom a whole lot more if you drink too much of it. So you got to make sure that you're replenishing your fluids with water. Okay, that's really important. Otherwise, you end up with the caffeine headaches and just you get dehydrated. You could be affecting your electrolyte balance as well because when you are urinating out the fluid from your body, electrolytes go with that. And when you go to carnivore, as some of you may have already experienced, you're already flushing out a lot of inflammation and fluid from your system. You have to make sure that you keep your electrolytes at a good balance. So I would say if you're going to drink tea or coffee, be careful that you limit how much you're having. Um, Perhaps you want to aim to no more than 2 to 3 cups per day. That's seen to be that's considered to be relatively safe for pretty much everybody. Okay. Um, Ultimately, is caffeine good for us? No. There's nothing to show that it has any benefits to our bodies whatsoever. However, the possible negative effects are not necessarily ones that we need to completely remove them right away. In other words, they're not fantastic. They can absolutely trigger things like IBS. They can cause issues for people with IBD, colitis, Crohn's, if you suffer with chronic migraines, anything like that, then you should definitely get caffeine out of your diet completely as soon as possible. That's all regular teas and all regular coffees. Now, I would also say I'm not a tea drinker, okay? But I do know that tea has a lot of extra tannins because of the leaves that are used, and those can actually inhibit the absorption of iron and other minerals as well as nutrients from the food you eat. So, if you're having too much tea, you could potentially preventing your body from benefiting from the carnivore foods you are eating. Having said that, that doesn't mean you have to suddenly go out and quit all of it cold turkey. Okay. Work your way back slowly. Start maybe switch to a decaf first, cut back to from 2 to 3 to 1 or 2, and then wean yourself off from there. If you decide you have to remove the caffeine, again, if you have other histamine reactions to things, if you have gut issues and other ongoing problems, then yes, you should definitely remove caffeinated beverages and foods from your diet immediately, for sure. Okay, because that's just going to make things prolong and take longer to heal from, if at all. Having said that, if you are following a carnivore diet, if you decide you like to enjoy a nice cup of black coffee once or twice a day, and otherwise you feel fine, and it is not adversely, it doesn't seem to be adversely affecting you, or if it is, you're quite happy with the results, like you're not bothered by gut upset or things like that, and you enjoy your coffee, then by all means keep drinking it. I personally try to limit my coffee to 1 or 2 a day, caffeinated beverages, and the rest of the day I drink water or decaf. That's me. Okay. But if you are somebody who right now you've given up everything else, you've given up sugars and junk food and carbohydrates, and you're going carnivore and you're going for it, but coffee is the one thing you feel you can't give up right now, there's nothing that says you must. Okay. Again, unless it's clear that it's causing you, um, that it's triggering your gut issues and other medical conditions to get worse, then yes, you'll, I would say, need to give up the caffeine for sure. But if you like to enjoy a cup of coffee and you're feeling great eating carnivore otherwise, you're still carnivore. Okay. I'm not the carnivore police. I'm not going to come around and take away your carnivore card and say you're not a carnivore because you drink coffee. You're not actually eating any plants. You are drinking a beverage whereby hot water has simply run over the grounds, a ground up bean, producing a dark colored water that you then consume. That's what you're having. Okay, there are zero carbohydrates in black coffee or tea, just for people who wonder. But yes, if you enjoy your coffee, if you're not quite ready to give it up fully, um, you could still be carnivore if you drink coffee. Okay. Now, I would advise, obviously, the one thing you should be doing is you should absolutely not be having any sugars of any kind. And I would suggest that perhaps you even try to eliminate artificial sweeteners as well, because they will simply keep that sweet taste going. You're not enjoying the taste of the actual coffee at that point. It's the sweet taste that you want, right? So I would suggest if you're going to drink coffee, cut out all the sugars and all the sweeteners. Um, if you aren't able to go straight to black coffee, then drink your coffee with some either full fat milk or double cream. It's more satisfying, less carbohydrates, higher in fat content. Overall, better for you. But ultimately, I think if you're going to drink coffee, you should be probably working towards drinking it with nothing in it because then you know that yes, it's that taste that you really want and not the things that you're putting in it that you want instead. If that makes sense. Anyways, guys, just a short one for today. But if you do drink coffee, you're still a carnivore. I certainly do. I love you guys, whether you drink it or not. Just putting that out there. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch. Let me know. I'll answer them as best I can. And again, don't forget, I also offer one to one consulting, www.healingfoodscoach.com. We can go into this on a more one to one personal level if you have more in depth questions. Otherwise, leave your comments. I love hearing from you guys, and I respond to every comment I get. Definitely, I do. But if you have any other comments or queries, let me know and I'll answer as best I can. That's it for today. Have a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Bye.